if you're not locked in and going to the gym consistently and you're in college, you're cooked. You think that you'll have more free time later on in your life, so then you can start making gym a habit? No, bro. Not until you're like 70 in the retirement home are you gonna have as much free time as you do now. So we're gonna build this habit now so you can get jacked now. So right off the bat, let's get started with 3 simple reasons why, if you have tried or if you haven't tried to go to the gym consistently, you're failing. Number 1, you do too much. For those of you who have started, you probably have looked up online for some workout routine, some workout splits, and you see the bullshit where motherfuckers are doing 2-hour-long workouts 6 days a week. And they're like Mr. Olympia type of dudes, bruh. You're not that type of dude. So you go in there for the first 2 days. You're like, oh, bro, I'm ready. This is the start of my gym arc. Yo, if you're doing 2-hour workouts and you like literally have never sat in a bench for longer than 12 minutes because you do one set and you're like form of shit that you fucking leave, dude, you're gonna fail. Get rid of this ego thinking that, oh, I'm gonna step in, I'm gonna do 2 hours, I'm gonna do 50 sets of blah, blah, blah. Dude, cut your shit down a little, all right? Second thing, you don't want it bad enough. You have this like shitty way of viewing the gym where you're not even thinking about the potential that it could have to change your life. You're thinking about it as like another way to like lose some pounds, bro. You know, my arms look kind of skinny. Let me just like grow them a little. Your ambition is not there. Your goals are shit. You gotta think about like all of these motherfuckers, even the ones that aren't on steroids, they're killing it. You think you can't do that? And you think that if you get that body, your life is not gonna change at least 50% better? If you not only had the physique, you also had the health benefits of working out, going to do cardio runs, doing all that shit for your heart, for your soul, your mind, you gotta lock in. And the third thing, you have all of these things in your calendar. You have all of these things in your tasks. Maybe your priority is like, yo, I gotta study for my midterms. Okay, that's fine. Yo, bro, I gotta do my homework. Okay, that's fine. Yo, bro, I gotta like doom scroll TikTok. Huh? And then all the way down here, like in the depths of, you know, your fucking Google calendars, in the depths of, I don't know, your fucking room, which is probably dirty as shit. Please clean your room. That's where your priority is for going to the gym. Let's fix that, okay? I was literally making the same excuses that many people I know make. I'm just a freshman in college and I'm like, you know, so worked up about grades. I'm thinking about all of this shit. And then, you know, I've been in and out of the gym, mostly out. I didn't have a single streak of 3 weeks where I worked out consistently every single week. I made these bullshit excuses where like, oh, bro, I can't go to the gym. I have to study. Dude, if I looked at my screen time, I would have seen like at least like 15 hours throughout the whole week spent on bullshit that I could have spent actually going to the gym. It just like wasn't that strong of a desire for me to actually want that dream physique that I so desperately did want because I was fat. After freshman year, I'm in, you know, my house. I'm going through some shit. I'm literally like fucking just stuck at home. If I foresee the next few months, I have no job, I have no nothing, I could either continue being this bum or I could actually like do some shit with my life. So I actually decided, yo, Planet Fitness hooked me up with the guest pass for the summer and I'm locked in. I'm actually like going consistently. And it's not because of no like, you know, workout split, no specific workout split motivated me. It was just going through fucking mental trenches and thinking like, yo, bro, I am living like a bum. Because it's not even about the physique. It's about the journey to get there that changes me. It changed me. And part of that reason why I want you guys to actually like go consistently to the gym, and the reason why we have to start with the why, is because the why is why you go consistently. Even if you have bad workouts, if you have bad weeks where you're not like going at it, maybe you like hurt your like fucking shoulder or some shit, like you're feeling mad sore, you're going through it and you're like, yo, what's the point of all of this? Dude, you have to think about the why. Why are you actually going to the gym and why do you actually care about improving your physique, improving your cardiovascular health, improving all of this stuff. For me, it was because one, I didn't want to be fat no more. And two, I wanted to change my self-image around the version of me that was fat, bro. Because it sucks. It sucks, bro. It's fun here and there, jiggling the belly, eating a ton of food. Dude, I could eat a ton of food and not have to jiggle the belly, bro. I don't want to jiggle the belly. So I actually decided to lock in on my body transformation. And throughout the summer, went consistently. There's a video of me talking about my 101st workout. Right now, I'm, deep in. We'll talk about that later. But now let's focus on you, right? So it started out of anger, just wanting to change something in my life because it was fucking stagnant, right? But then it eventually passed, and now it's just a fun habit that I like to do. It's part of my identity. I view myself as an athlete, as someone who works out. That's my shit. I'll talk to anyone about it. I've talked to many people about it because that's just part of who I am, right? You obviously think that you could instantly make that part of your identity, and it's good because we need that delusion. But be prepared to deal with the shittiest workouts you've ever had in your life, because if you haven't gone to the gym in a while, or you're struggling to stay consistent, you got to understand it's not about the good, it's about the bad. Because the bad workouts, the soreness, the shit, the bad emotions is going to keep you away. First thing is you got to start out with prioritizing it. Earlier I mentioned how in the depths of your stockpile of calendars, to-dos, your shitty bed that might be dirty as fuck unless you clean it, which you should, your gym priority is there, and the intention to stick to a workout plan, a workout split, go 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 times a week, it's down there, right? We want to lift that up, but the fear that comes out of lifting it up is that, all of my other shit's gonna tank, right? But we all know about all of the time that we spend on some bullshit, right? The TikToks, the reels, the blah blah blah, right? And it's all about transitioning that time into the time for your gym. And I would start off with first blocking out the times that are non-negotiable in your calendar, right? First is getting a Google Calendar, actually blocking out time, which is something that I struggle with as well. Because all I had on there was my classes, but I actually started blocking times out for, work, for gym, for blah, blah, blah. And it helps you to visualize okay, what time am I actually doing something versus what time am I not doing something? Because the time that you're not doing something and you don't have something blocked out for it, you're just going to be doom scrolling, doing bullshit. So you might as well block out those times for when you can go to the gym. If you're in college, you have access to a college gym. No matter how shitty it is, you have access to it. So if you want to go for free, go to the college gym. If you can't, because you don't have one, or you just don't like the college gym, you got to pay. And if you can't get enough money to pay for the gym, you got to get a job. So that's simple, all right? You go in your calendar, you block out times. Let's start out with 45-minute workouts or even 30 minutes. 30-minute workouts where you're doing 2 or 3 exercises and boom, you're done. You're going to think that's mad fucking easy. The point is, it is. You got to get the small ones to make them into big ones. So you go, let's say simple chest day, you just do bench and then a regular push day, simplified, a chest movement and a tricep movement. Boom. You're already making a lot of progress because you wasn't doing shit. You wasn't doing no push-ups. You wasn't doing no diamond push-ups. You wasn't doing nothing. All right? So you go. Okay, next day, regular back day. You do a pull down. You do some curls. Okay, 2 exercises. You think in your head, yo, this is fucking easy. Why is this guy telling me to do only 2 exercises? Because you were doing 0 for the past few weeks, right? Because you're saying, yo, I'm waiting for the perfect opportunity, after all my midterms are done, after all my tests are done, after recruiting is done, after insert anything here is done, then I'm going to make time to go to the gym and have the perfect split. So picture perfect, pristine. You got to make the intention now. I got lucky to where my mind actually decided to start thinking and be a human in the summer. And I actually started going to the gym, right? You can't wait until the summer, bro. The summer is months away, bro. You gotta start now. Because if you don't start now, when summer comes, you're gonna lose all of the gains that you could have made in this from October to now. I mean, from October to the summer. There is so much potential. So you gotta start using it. And even the shittiest workouts will serve you better than doing no workout. Now, once you actually start going at least 2 to 3 weeks in a row, maybe you add 2 or 3 exercises to the shitty workouts, because maybe you can dedicate more time than just like 30 minutes to the gym. Maybe you have a block of time after your classes and before, like maybe you have to like do some homework or whatever, that you can dedicate maybe 1 hour or 1 hour 30 to the gym, right? 2 hours is the max, by the way. You can never do more than two. You could if you really, really enjoy it, but you gotta earn that. Because 2 hours is like way too much if you're actually training hard. Because if you're training like Diddy Blood, because if you're training like I don't fucking know, you're training like Peter Griffin, dude, you're gonna look like Peter Griffin even if you train for 5 hours, because you're training like. Let's train hard. Hour 30, you're good. Okay, you start adding some exercises. You look online, you look up some bullshit like, I don't know, Athlean-X is a bullshit. It's pretty good, but like, you know, you look at those like gym YouTubers, you look up online, you see some exercises, you see the machines at your gym, your college gym, try them out, you add on to it. You know, it's like customizing your player, you're customizing your inventory, it's like a video game. Gym is like a video game, and I'll make a separate video about this, but if you're a gamer, the gym should be pretty fucking easy, because it's just like leveling up in like a video game. All right, so you start adding some blocks to your workout split, you start optimizing slowly and surely, and if you stick to it and you actually enjoy it, it's gonna come naturally. All right, I can't give you the sauce, like in terms of your mind, how you can convince it to just like go consistently. It'll just come to you if you really have a strong enough why, and you actually like make it fun and like interesting. Then it's just like, dude, just go to the gym, do some shit, work hard, train hard. If you don't feel like the best, you just go and do your best. You might have shitty workouts. I've had plenty of shitty workouts. I've had shitty weeks. You're gonna make progress even if you have a shitty week. It's not like you're gonna go down. You're only gonna go down if you don't go. And like, even if you don't work out more than like 2 to 3 times a week, you start to build it when you can, and it'll just become part of the rest of your life. You'll go out of college into whatever job or whatever you want to do, and you'll still have that mentality to dedicate time, because you've pulled out from the depths of your like brain to like prioritize your gym. You know, like, you know, you had doom scrolling up here, that shit gets smashed down and you place it higher and higher, your gym priority, and you're just gonna make the best gains, bro. The gains start when you start. I will help you with this, by the way, because I'm on that journey and I've made some pretty good progress, and I want you to have that same progress. All right, so make sure you like, check out my other videos. I'm gonna stay posting. I'm gonna stay locked in. You stay locked in. We both. Why that bro fist, bro? This is not fucking PewDiePie.